Dark psychology refers to the study and use of psychological techniques with the intent to manipulate, control, or influence others for personal gain. Stoicism, with its emphasis on rationality, self-control, and ethical behavior, can offer some defenses against the tactics employed in dark psychology. Here are a few Stoic principles that can be applied to defend against dark psychology. Emotional manipulation. Stoic response: maintain emotional awareness and detachment. Recognize attempts to exploit emotions for manipulation. Rather than reacting impulsively, take a step back. Analyze the situation rationally and respond with calm and reason. Example: someone might try to use guilt or pity to manipulate you. Instead of being swayed emotionally, a Stoic would assess the situation objectively and respond based on virtue and rationality. Gaslighting. Stoic response: trust your own judgment and maintain self-awareness. Stoicism encourages self-reflection and honesty. If someone attempts to distort your perception of reality, rely on your own reason and understanding of the truth. Example: in a gaslighting situation, someone might try to make you doubt your own memory or perception. A Stoic response involves trusting your own reasoning and not letting others manipulate your sense of reality. Deceptive persuasion. Stoic response: focus on virtue and ethical behavior. Stoics value honesty and integrity. When faced with deceptive persuasion, prioritize truthfulness and resist being swayed by manipulative tactics that compromise your ethical principles. Example: a person might try to persuade you to engage in dishonest actions. A Stoic would stay true to their principles, resisting the pressure to compromise their integrity. Exploitation of fears. Stoic response: face fears with resilience and courage. Stoicism encourages facing fears and difficulties with strength. If someone tries to exploit your fears, confront them with courage and maintain your composure. Example: manipulators may play on your fears to control you. A Stoic would acknowledge their fears, assess them objectively, and respond with courage rather than succumbing to manipulation. Social pressure. Stoic response: focus on what is within your control. Stoicism emphasizes directing efforts toward what can be controlled. If faced with social pressure, evaluate the situation based on your values and principles and resist succumbing to external influences. Example: being pressured to conform to a certain behavior or belief. A Stoic would assess the situation, determine the ethical course of action, and stay true to their principles, even in the face of social pressure. Manipulative charm. Stoic response: stay rational and objective. Stoicism teaches individuals to approach situations with reason. If someone uses charm to manipulate, remain objective and evaluate the person's actions and intentions rather than being swayed by superficial charm. Example: a person might use charm to gain your trust for ulterior motives. A Stoic would remain discerning, looking beyond surface charm to assess the person's character and intentions. In each case, the Stoic response involves a combination of self-awareness, rationality, virtue, and resilience. The key is to cultivate a mindset that is resistant to manipulation and guided by principles that align with Stoic philosophy. The conclusion drawn from applying Stoic principles to defend against dark psychology is that Stoicism provides a robust framework for developing a resilient and principled mindset. By cultivating self-awareness, rationality, virtue, and resilience, individuals can better navigate situations where they might be vulnerable to manipulation or deceit. Stoicism encourages a focus on what is within one's control, the acceptance of the present moment, and the development of ethical behavior. By adhering to these principles, individuals can build a strong defense against the various tactics employed in dark psychology, such as emotional manipulation, gaslighting, deceptive persuasion, and social pressure. In essence, the Stoic approach is about maintaining inner strength, moral integrity, and reasoned judgment in the face of external challenges. While it doesn't make individuals impervious to external influences, it equips them with tools to respond thoughtfully, ethically, and with resilience. The Stoic philosophy promotes a proactive and intentional approach to life, empowering individuals to navigate relationships and situations with wisdom and virtue. Stoicism emphasizes the idea that individuals have control over their own thoughts, attitudes, and responses to external events. By practicing Stoic principles such as focusing on what is within your control, maintaining rationality and cultivating virtue, you can strengthen your mental resilience and reduce susceptibility to manipulation, including tactics associated with dark psychology. Stoicism encourages self-awareness and the understanding of one's own emotions. By being aware of your emotional state, you can better recognize attempts at manipulation and respond with reason rather than succumbing to emotional manipulation. Maintaining rationality. Stoicism teaches individuals to approach situations with reason and logic. When faced with manipulative tactics, it's important to stay rational and think critically. Avoid being swayed by emotional appeals and instead assess situations objectively. Focus on virtue. Stoics prioritize the development of virtue, including qualities like honesty, integrity, and justice. By adhering to these principles, you can build a strong ethical foundation that resists manipulation and fosters trust in your relationships. Understanding what is within your control. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. Dark psychology often involves attempts to control or manipulate aspects beyond your control. By recognizing this and directing your efforts toward what you can influence, you maintain a sense of autonomy. Resilience in the face of adversity. Stoicism teaches the importance of resilience and endurance in the face of challenges. When confronted with manipulation or deceit, Stoic principles encourage you to endure the difficulties with strength and maintain your integrity rather than succumbing to negative influences. Mindfulness and attention. Stoicism advocates for mindfulness and being present in the moment. By paying attention to your surroundings and interactions, you are better equipped to notice subtle manipulative tactics and respond thoughtfully. Practicing detachment. Stoicism encourages a degree of emotional detachment from external circumstances. While this doesn't mean becoming indifferent, it does mean not letting external influences dictate your emotional well-being. This can be helpful in resisting emotional manipulation. Remember that the application of Stoic principles requires practice and a commitment to personal development. By incorporating these Stoic concepts into your life, you can build a resilient mindset that is less susceptible to the tactics employed in dark psychology.